Oh, you know what? I think it is. All right. Hello and welcome. This is Lucy the Bold, and we are back in Enshrouded. All right. So my mage has the fortress up in the summits. And Monday, I was working on it for a little bit. My fortress is located between Bellfire Garrison and Bellfire Garrison Rimrock. Okay, and then of course there's a Night Sanctum here. So it's a really good location and stuff. What am I carrying on me? Let me get my stuff organized just a little bit better here. Yeah, I was going to make some more of those things. Going to do some of this. Alright, I got these things. Okay. So, one of the things that I'm running into issue-wise is because I have all my NPCs turned on, I constantly am having people coming into my home. So what I ended up doing is I stuck this grating in to the doorway. That way, because the NPCs, for whatever they're worth, they don't know how to shut doors. They know how to open them, but they can't shut them. So I had to put one there, and I had to put one here, because every time I've logged in this week, my animals are outside. Now, the interesting thing is, this door is at a tilt, and they don't seem, because it's a cellar door, it goes to my basement, so they don't seem to be able to get through that door. Okay. Makes it a little bit more of a pain for me because I can only go in and out one way right now. Or I leave the NPCs all turned off, but I kind of wanted, a place where the NPCs can run amok and do whatever NPCs do when I'm not in the game. Let's see here. Just going to put some things in here. I don't really have anything specific, but I do know that I'm going to be putting stuff out and making things look a little bit more homey. All right. Let's see here. I think I got. Oh yes, I did want to get into here. And I think I'm going to take that. And I want these. Now, what did I do with the planter? Because I have a bad habit sometimes of sticking things just wherever I want, kind of willy-nilly. Ah, there it is. See? Bad habit. All right. And I do want to apologize to Sylvian Dryad and her son that I was on his world, her son's world. Okay, they're way up in Canada somewhere. But anyways, was doing a video showcasing stuff, but the system crashed while I was on the world, and apparently I had nothing to show for it. So there is nothing on YouTube for that. Yeah. But it'll give me a chance to get invited back again to his world. You know, and then that way I can see what's going on. Let's see here. Do I have... I don't have coffee pots. Let's make some of these. And we'll make some of these. Okay. And I think I need to go see now.
Goodbye.
The carpenter.
Hi.
And I need to turn these guys all back on again. Let me make a couple more beds. And 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 floors on the one tower. Yeah, I think I got 3 floors on the one tower. Alright, some cheapy chairs. And some little fireplaces. Okay, I'm going to make another 5 of these. No slots in backpack. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go over here. So my walls, my fortress, okay, goes all the way around the mountain. Which my flame shrine actually extends past the mountains, you know. And then over here is the new area that I started working on Monday. And I had to put this opening in the floor because this is it here. Now that where those flower pots are at down there with that patio, that entire area was nothing but mountaintop. Alright, and then the fortress came out all the way out past, so I had to take the walls down a long way, a really long way. Alright, so we have one way to get from there down, okay, and then the other way is to come down here, and you can either turn here and go back inside, alright, or you can come down these steps. And then the nice thing about these steps is I have this nice little patio here, okay, that I've been working on. and I have to make some doors. I'm not going to make windows because the idea is these are murder hole slots, because you know you want to be able to shoot things with your bows, and the mages shoot things through the windows and stay in protection. But then if for some reason the walls got breached, you want to be able to turn around and start shooting stuff that's trying to attack your people. Okay, so then I redid this area over here. So this is my training dummy for my soldiers. Okay, and then I put this wall up because I got to thinking about it, and I thought, hirelings, last thing you want is having soldiers doing archery practice and have a hireling walk right in front of an arrow. So I've got this platform here, so you can shoot your arrows at the target. Alright, so we got that. And then we can come down here. This is where things started getting tricky because I had to ad-lib quite a bit. So let me get these last ones out here. And this does look really nice at nighttime, by the way. See, I got one there. Okay. And I got one there, one there. Alright, so we come in here and we come down this way, and then I'm going to stick one, maybe right in here. Now my thinking, besides the fact that this is, fire, is nothing hurts worse than an arrow that's set on fire. So, alright, so this comes into here, the corner. Now I did not make a stairway going up to the roof of this place. Thought about it, but I don't really have a good place for it at the moment. I mean, I would have to start it here, go over that way, and then go up that wall, go that way, which I guess I could do. Yeah. Alright, so then this hallway, and we need to have something about right there. Comes over here into the old section, which comes out. You can see my water wheel. Alright, and then right over here, if you come down, I flattened out the ground here, right, because this is going to be the reservoir area. Alright, and then if we get water that flows, I'll punch a hole down there in the ice and through the walls, because there's two walls, and then that way the water can just flow over to the side, because it'll only go down so far. But I built this because I figured my town folks and the guards might want something over here on this side, to sit at, and I'm going to put a roof on this. So it came out pretty good. Alright, let's go back over here. So now I can go up this way and get back onto here. Now to get down to the lower sections at the moment, you have to come down here. You can come down from this side or from that side. This is just a turnaround. That's all this is. Okay. And then we have a new floor right here that goes all the way over that way but it dead ends. And then this one goes down all the way down to here, but here's an entry way right here. Okay. And then we come back, go around the side here, come down. Alright. And you can see I made it really deep. Okay. There was reasons for that. Alright. And then as I was coming down the mountain, carving it out to put these walls in and stuff, these walls came in, and I still need to put some windows in on this side. But we come over here and we have windows looking out, and you can go all the way down here to this end. Alright, and then we're going to put one right there. Okay. And then we got one right there. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all this. I did landscape it to an angle, but I don't know what more I want to do with it at this point, because it is pretty steep, and as you can see right there where my pointer's at is that other patio, so I can't really take this rock face off. I could take it and level it out so it's just straight up and down, but I was tapering this back. Oops, sorry. I was tapering this back, which I could taper it back more, you know, like from here and go down. Let's get this turned. I do have a bunch of granite with me in case if I make this, I take too much out. See, like that. Alright, and then I can just kind of smooth it down a little bit. Like I said, I don't know what I want to do with this area. But I figured terracing the walls like this would probably look pretty good. Oh. Well. Yep. All right, then we can Oh, you know what? Being dumb. Alright, not getting no granite that way. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. And maybe this can become, I don't know, some type of water feature over here coming out of the mountain. Or it could be some type of flower beds. You know, I could smooth this out, make this terraced area. Oh yes, now like that. Okay. I don't think I'm going to put any windows in on this side. Am going to put some of these stoves in. Like that. have like a coffee pot sitting like that. We can put a couple chairs in. Because it's cold, you can hear the wind blowing. And then we'll do something right here. That way they can keep their coffee hot. Alright, and then these guys, well, let's see here, because I need to, if I'm going to make that stairs going up and over, let's do that. Oh boy. Oh, snapping these come off. Like that. And then we'll just fill this window in. Let's cut this out a little bit more. Four. Okay, that should be high enough. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then Kidnapping does not want to work. Nope. Like that. Okay. It still gives plenty of room to walk around it. Yeah, that'll work. It's dark in here, so, you know, my thought, they need to have a railing to keep from falling. Two-step wide? No. But if I make it any... Alright. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to give them a nice little stove area. Except for this one, I think I need to push it down just a little bit into the floor. Okay, something like that. I think I still have one torch left. Alright, we got a torch right there, there's one there. Possibly... maybe like that. Then they can use that area over there for storage. Okay. I wanted to make an area where they can sleep. tower has beds. Alright, so we will make this into a little sleeping corner. We'll fill this in. Kind of keep somewhat protected from the elements. So I guess you just kind of like crawl in from the edge, the foot of the bed, lay in there, get some sleep. Let's put a couple chairs down. Well, I want to make, let's see here, how many doors do I need? 1, 2, 3 doors. Cut through my garden. Hey. Oh, I want to check my chat window too. Okay. So if you want to chat with me this evening, that's totally fine. You can hit me up on Twitch. I'm not on YouTube tonight. I'm just on Twitch, and then I'm recording. So I'm thinking maybe about every 15 minutes, I'll take a quick look and see if there's anybody who has any thoughts, ideas, suggestions. Let me go ahead and open up the Discord too, because I did forget to do that earlier. Alrighty. Yes. Okie doke. back to the game. Okay, so got the chairs. Doors. That's what I was going to do. I was going to do doors. Oh, yay, how about that? Stuck a door. Ah. Alright, so okay, so this one has a door. Perfect. Oh, that's way too big. Okay. And too tall. All right. Two. Number three. Oh, gonna have to pick it up. Okay. Shutters. Shutters are what we need in this game, because it'd be cool to have shutters on those windows. They could be opened and closed. Yes, one more window over here, or one more door over here. And you know what? I'm gonna bring that door in. Okay. There. That works. Now why is this one so much bigger? I think I made this, yeah, this was initially the guardhouse. Okay. That's why. Um, there. What? Oh yeah, okay, because I'm doing it. Alright, alright. Like that. Okay, that works. Alright, and then I wanted to, oops, you know what, wrong thing. No, I guess it is the right one because I'm going to use these. Oh. There we go. And let's go down to this one. A little bit of mixture of grasses. Because, you know, soil conditions. And then maybe we'll like that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Something like that. And then we probably should have some of this stuff in here. I think I will make this kind of terraced. That, and then we'll gonna have to bring this one down now. That, and then that. All right, let's change this over to dirt. Drank anything out of it yet? Yeah, it's just plain water. I have this nasty habit when I'm live streaming to forget to drink fluids. Okay, and then this one needs to come down quite a bit. Thank you. Okay. Okay, then what do I want to do about this? I guess I could probably get one more nice size. And then I'll have to build more into the wall. Oh, is it time for puppy snacks? Alrighty, gotta get my puppies a snack. I have 2 dogs, and they are my advisor coaches when I'm doing my live streams. Watch your feet. I will check. Alright. So now I need to bring the wall down. And like that. Alright, did I have any more? And I need to look for some type of a block. Whether it's wood or something for these tiers. Let me check and see if anybody's got any suggestions. All right. Yeah. Hey, Sylvian. Hello. So, if you have any suggestions on the blocks, that would be cool. Or how to make shutters. You know, I might give that a try. Of course, putting the shutters on the outside is going to be difficult because I can't put any type of platform on the very, very outside because I'm right up against the line. So. All right. The other thing I'm going to have to do too is I'll have to make entrances, I guess, along these walkways. Alright, let's go see what type of blocks might look good. Or maybe I should do it in wood? Or even that wicker? Or maybe I should use some type of... Well, fencing, though, would show the stone through it, so I don't think that that would be good. But fencing might be good as a railing. And if I use a stone or wood, then I could always... Oh, I know what wood would look good. I think I know. Alright. Shroud wood. Shroud wood, we'll set that off. Yeah. So I can use shroud wood, build that up a little bit, and then maybe do... I think I got some fencing. Not this type of fencing, that's very crude. How much shroud wood I have? 1,000? Eh, maybe enough. Fencing.
Welcome.
Could do something like that. That might be interesting. Oh no. Yeah, let's see what the shot wood looks like first. You know what? I think she's turned off. I think I turned her off because she was one of the ones meandering around into my place. Let me turn my people back on. Alright, so Emily. Where is Valerie at? Oh yeah, she's in the other house. Really? Why have I not placed Robert Gibson? Have I placed her? I have. I could have sworn I placed Robert. Well, let's go over here to the B&B. See if we have room.
Hey!
Hello.
Oh, that's right. This is supposed to be the bathroom. They don't have anything set up here. Okay, so that's Corey's bed, Marion's. Oh yeah, I was going to stick another bed in here.
Hey.
We're only going to give him one.
Huh?
Alright. That should do it. Okay. Alright, so the new wall. Like that. Alright, gotta do some fill in. Really? I didn't get this. then maybe like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then for this one, all right. You know what? I'm just going to lower this. Alright, let's lower this wall down. Okay. And rotate. Like so. that. Alright, let's go back up to this. Oh, Shroudwood. Alright, and then we'll just fill this area in, say to here. Like so. Like that. And then this area we will lower down just a little bit. Something like that. like that. I think that looks good. Oh yeah. There. See what it looks like from up. Oh, forgot to put a wall in. Well. Okay. Oh, how do I do this? Maybe something like that. All right. I suppose this could be another area. How does this look from up here, though? not bad. Okay. Alright, I am going to take about a 3 to 5 minute break and I will be right back. Thank you. Alright, I'm back. So I'm thinking more and more and more about the shutter thing. I think a block would be too much, you know. But I'm not sure. What do I want? What? Oh. Why am I crouched down? I don't know. And let's see here. Give them a couple chairs. Chairs over here. Something like that. Now, I'm thinking of being a mean and cruel person by not offering them bathroom facilities. So, what we will do, we will put a commode down here. And then we'll leave that open so that way they have some air. You know, 'cause otherwise it could be a little rank. Solid panel. All right. I'll have to make some doors for the bathroom. So, I had a thought for the window shutters, but I need to look. Okay. Yep, this one will. How thick? I was thinking these things might look nice. But the problem is hiding that. And why can't you use XYZ? That would work perfectly if you could use XYZ. I wonder if I can... Let's take like 2 of those blocks out for a minute. Alright, let's go down here, go out the door. Alright, so it's not through the wall enough. Put it like that, then can I cannot. Alright, that sucks. Oh, what happened here? Alright, let's see. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just does that.
Hi.
Hello. Oh yeah, I did want to make some of these. Okay, so they don't have anything. that bench. Can that bench... Alright, so the benches cannot be XYZ'd either. So there's no way to tilt it upright, because if you tilt it upright, that would work really good. Alright, what do you have?
Hi.
Nothing.
Here's the heart.
Huh?
Let's see.
Hello.
Oh, hey. While you're here, I mean, these things would be great, but they're super wide. So they'd be too wide. You know, if you could split it in two or something, that would be perfect.
Bye.
Let's see. No, Valerie's not in this house.
Hello.
Oh, there's... Hey, stop. Would you stop? Stop. Stop. Caesars. A picture might work.
Do you have a rhyme for flameborn?
No, I do not have a rhyme for Flameborn. Excuse me, sir.
Hi.
That would be too fancy. And I think these tables, though they might work, I think the legs might stick through. Let me make some nails,
Oh,
and
get
we'll
'em.
see if a table works.
Hey.
Goodbye. Why do I think Ozzy Wald is stuck? Yeah, you know what? He is. He's stuck in the wall. It keeps him out of trouble. Yeah, that's actually too wide. And the feet stick through. Alright. This is going to take more thinking on my part. Run into the wall. There you go. Let me see here. I don't like it. Using wood like that sticks out too far. Oh. Yeah, coffin lids would work if they were wooden. But there's no wooden coffin lids. I'm gonna look at a shelf, see if I can. Benches you can't XYZ.
Hi.
Just like the toilets, you can't XYZ them either. In chairs, you can't XYZ. So that kind of sucks. But see, even these benches, you can't XYZ. Because I tried it on the plain Jane bench, and it wouldn't work. And then I thought, well, you know, these would work nice, but they partially stick through. You mean like something like one of these? Yeah. 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 I think they're too deep. Let me look at a shelf. It's funny you can XYZ a table. This thing? These things are huge for the wall tapestries. Yeah. The other thing I could do is I could use these. Yeah, you can. Uh-huh. Yeah, they'll XYZ real easy. Let me make a couple of those. Yeah, a cupboard, but see, something like that would be really crude looking. That's why I'm thinking. Yeah, and then they have these points. They have those points. So I was kind of thinking of these, because these things you can do that with. And then I think, let me see what I can make at the workbench.
Hello.
Huh? I thought maybe they might, but I couldn't find anything. Okay. Oh. That might work really well. R. R. Because I can angle those a little bit so they actually look like a shutter. Now the question is, do they stick through the wall? Barely. But that's a good idea. Really? Shoot. My platform. That wouldn't be wide enough. Would it? I mean, let's see here. Because for them to be authentic, yeah, see, there'd be too much of a gap there. Okay, so these will work. For a shutter. I like that. Now the only problem is, it's the way I have my exterior walls set up. I don't have room Alright. I'm going to leave it like that for now. I think I have done enough damage for one night. If anybody has any good ideas or suggestions for shutters, I mean, other than those shelves, you know, they will work. Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. You know, I suppose I could stick them on the inside. You know, on from the inside, and then have them be halfways in, halfways out. That might work, and then I could do that to the outside ones. Yeah, that would probably work. But I am definitely open to suggestions. Alright, I do want to go over there and look and see how this wall looks. Why don't we have telescopes? You know? But yeah, you can definitely see. Let me get my bow so I can show you. You can definitely see that it goes down into the mountain. So it doesn't stick out anywhere. And I made sure all the way around that that's the way it was. See? I could do that on both sides. That is why I picked this area. And you can see my arch right there. Okay, in the upper bridge. And you can see how the walls come down. Now that little corner right there doesn't quite meet. And then these actually rest on the walls all the way down and around. So yeah. But yep, this is my village. It's coming along really good. I have no idea where I'm going to put the fishermen at. Maybe I'll have to build him something over here into the mountainside. You know. But yeah. Alrighty, everybody have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you Monday on Enshrouded, or the small green windows. But the problem, Sylvia, with it is I want it to look like a fortification, you know, because the rustic wood being weather worn and beaten, you know. But that is a good idea. The woven rugs are too big. Now the pictures might work. I didn't think about that. I will have to look at that and see if the pictures work or not that the Bard has. You know, but I hate to say it. I'm trying to be cheap. I don't want to spend a lot of material cost, you know, so. But anyways, it's been fun, people. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back Monday on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Tuesday, I'll be on Twitch doing Borderlands 4. Wednesday, Tainted Grail. And then Thursday, probably Borderlands again. And then Friday, back in Enshrouded. So everybody have a great week. Take care. Thank you, Sylvian. And bye.